All right, and we are live. Welcome back to another Iohl podcast. We have the regular set of crew here. We have Zendon, we have the Beaver, and then also we have Angry Fawn joining us on the podcast. Unfortunately, we don't have Doss because he's very selfish and is attending a funeral. So fuck that.
Fuck.
Fuck
What a
that.
bastard.
Jeez, what a selfish guy.
I don't know if he's selfish or
Right,
the
let's
dead
go.
person.
Oh.
That's bad.
podcast day.
What a great way to start with the podcast. All right, so we're gonna be talking about a lot. A lot has gone on this week. Actually, there's been drama. There's been fucking how would you say? How would you phrase it? There's been controversial decisions made that affected some teams. Then we're also gonna be talking about the power rankings here. Unfortunately, Dawson, you should be going through this, but he's not here today. And then we'll also be going through some of the trades. And then I think we'll same thing with the power rankings. We'll look at how the teams did this week and how bad certain other teams did, and then potentially Philly falling apart. Which brings me to our sponsor, which is Bran Flake cereal. The cereal you keep eating and wondering why the fuck am I eating this cereal? It tastes like shit. It is made by the owner of Philly. Bran Flake cereals, guys. It comes in two flavors: shit and chocolate.
And
Extra
shit.
And extra shit. All right. What do we want to start this off? Do we want to start about the Montreal Philly thing, or should we start off with that? I mean, that seems like something everyone's been talking about in the league.
Sure, go for it.
Go for it. I was hoping one of you guys could lead that one off. And you've been observant of it, and being a former staff member. I think you should kind of start this one off, buddy.
Well, I mean, you said Montreal Philly thing. It's L.A., not Montreal.
I confuse L.A. Or I keep calling L.A. Montreal because that's what team they were last season. So my apologies. Yeah, L.A. Philly thing. My apologies.
Well, in what seemed like maybe, I don't know if you can call it an innocent omission, but a player misfilled out his application and did not put his previous gamer tag on it, and therefore he got banned, and all the games he played in got forfeited by LA. And it was brought to the league's attention by Philadelphia, who happened to lose to that guy that night.
Yeah, well, when you're playing against a guy with like 60 gamer score, I think some eyebrows are going to be raised a little bit.
No, definitely.
I don't even think it was 60.
Yeah, no, it was 60.
Oh, I thought it was 0.
Right.
It was 60. Yeah. No, it was 60 when I looked at it.
So, listen, here's my take on the thing. Even the guy who did it, which I don't know if we're mentioning names or not.
Go ahead, name it. That's fuck, whatever. We out everyone else. You might as well say his name.
Yeah, I mean, it was Nightingale, a.k.a. Thornton, a.k.a. I don't even know what tag he signed up with. He was able to sign up after the regular draft, but before the TC draft, and because he paid his $5 to be a late sign up like that, he was able to be drafted in the TC draft. The whole thing was set up by Kong and his boys for him to be drafted there because they wanted him. He wanted to play for them. He wasn't going to play a lot, but enough to be on the team. But he claims he signed up under a different tag because he wanted to not be inundated with messages from players and leagues, and apparently this guy's so popular and extraordinary of a player that if he shows up anywhere, he gets messages from thousands of people.
Which is by far one of the weakest excuses I've ever heard. To touch on the topic, I actually have a special request from KT coming live from the pit. Can you please make a small section exposing to the league that shut down couldn't beat me without a player getting blacklisted to overturn the game?
Are they still
That's,
going on about
that's
this
a
shit,
fact.
man?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Shut down a KT, go at it for hours. It's fucking hilarious. Fucking it. I don't know. I found the excuse to be a little poor. I think I didn't vote on it because I felt like I excluded myself from the vote because I know this guys really well and I felt like I would have been a biased vote in that situation. But fuck, I thought the punishment was a little too much. I thought the forfeits were a little too much. I understood the player being blacklisted for but the forfeits were a little too much for in my taste. All right, Angry Man. How'd your team do this week?
Went 9-1-0, man. It was a pretty expected week. I mean, we didn't expect to get that one loss. I mean, but eventually it was gonna come, and it came in the first week in that game against Minnesota, who I've been saying all season is a good team. But I mean, shit, we had a good week, 9-1-0. I mean, nothing else we could really talk about. I mean, it was expected, honestly.
All right, fair enough. All right, cocky bastard. I got it. All right. Beav, I'll throw it to you. Why does Toronto suck so much?
Don't ask me. I got all 5 of the fucking wins.
Didn't we have one loss to LA?
Yeah, we lost the first game 2-1. First game of the season. It was a hard fought game. It was we had almost every single game we played this week besides the 3 with the backup goalie were 2-1 games, 3-2 games. Besides, our backup letting up, I think, 15 goals in 3 games. Our defense actually played phenomenal this week. We just couldn't score. It was fucking difficult.
Shit, the defense. Did you just say the defense played phenomenal?
Yeah.
By defense, you mean me, right?
Well, you didn't play most of the game, so.
I played 3. I won one of them. I got taken out of another one. I would have played 4.
No, it was a good week. I honestly, starting out 1-3 and then going 2-4 and ending up 5-4-1. I think it was definitely a good week. With one of our players deciding to retire and then not retire and then come back and then don't know what the fuck's going on with him.
All right. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. We won't air our dirty laundry out on the podcast here, but I think we both know who we're talking about here. Doss wants to know why I kicked Bacon. Someone want to tell him? Sorry, if anyone, you guys didn't see it, but we had Bacon in here, Canadian Bacon here, about just before we started the podcast. And all he wanted to do was breathe really heavily in the mic like Darth Vader. I told him to stop. He said, I don't give a shit, so I kicked him. And he's salty. Very salty about he's left the media room. Zenon for being a mouth breather. There you go. Because he's Bacon and wants to be like Darth Vader. That's pretty much exactly what I said. Good shit. All right, let's go on to the power rankings here. Colorado 9-1-0 at the top. You're 3-1-0 against West teams, and you're 6-0 against the East. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't know what's the movement represent. Is that where they're predicted to be compared to where they moved?
No, yeah, from what the first league was to what it actually was.
So what we kind of our predictions on what the teams.
Reaper, I'm not there, so Cobra felt the need to kick someone for something. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, nothing new in the chat. Okay, you got Dallas. The Islanders are up there. Islanders had a kind of mediocre week going. That's Swizzy's team, right? Going 5-3-2. Yep. That's pretty mediocre for the Stanley Cup winners there. And then Dallas. Who's Dallas again?
Dallas is Mystery and Askika. They definitely had a fucking phenomenal week.
Wait, weren't people predicting that team to be at the bottom?
Yep.
That's the problem with the West.
Okay.
A lot of
They
teams
moved
that
up
are good
12 spots from the original.
But nothing against it, though. A couple of years ago when Mr. Cree did have a team, he was I think it was even last year, the year before, he was in the top of the league for most of it. And then the last 2 to 3 weeks of the season, he dropped almost 5 spots in the standings. So, but yes, it had a good first week, but you never know what's going to happen in the second week. Colorado could lose 10 in a row. You never know. That probably won't happen, but
if that happens, I'm quitting.
Oh, heard it there.
Fucking salty. Okay, so we got moving down the list here. LA 4-6. A bunch of those are forfeits. 0-3 in the West, 4-2 in the East. The other couple surprises here: Carolina and Pittsburgh, both having decent weeks. Definitely proving the power.
Carolina.
Pardon?
So keep sleeping on Carolina.
Well, I mean, I can't remember who Carolina was, but fuck, they moved up 11 spots according to you. I didn't hear you. You just started laughing.
I said good.
Good. All right. So who's Carolina? Why do you want to keep sleeping on them?
No, because they were ranked. I think we were ranked like 16th or something to begin with.
That's your team?
Yeah.
It's week 1. That's all I can say. It's
well, obviously. Everybody's in week 1, right?
Yeah.
Wait, someone just joined the podcast.
Right.
Yeah, it was Mike. I don't know who that is.
Sneaking right in.
Oh, it's the same thing with Pittsburgh. I think 95% of us had Pittsburgh ranked last, and they started out the week 0-3 and ended up going 6-1 or 6-0-1 in the last 7 games.
Right. I'm just saying, just keep sleeping on them. It's fine.
Sorry, who's Mike?
That's our special guest.
Special guest. Just
you kind of joined, and I didn't even see who the fuck it was.
I was waiting for you to catch on there.
Just look at the list and just figure it out, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Or you can just tell me your gamer tag, not make me work so hard.
He's the one you just said wouldn't join because he didn't have the balls.
Oh, Farva. Farva. Oh, shit. What's up, Farva, man?
I found my balls.
Carolina?
What do you expect with Farva, though?
Yeah, I found my balls and I figured out how to connect.
What's up, buddy?
You really need to come to Toronto. You really need to come to Toronto.
I'll stay. I don't know. I'm good where I'm at.
Don't come to Toronto, please.
The hills are nice. The people are good.
We can't have you and Costa together.
Beach.
We don't need both you guys quitting at the same time.
I don't quit. Come on. I haven't quit.
No, he just requests trades.
I didn't. Hey, I was on Toronto last season. I didn't request a trade. I was there till we died.
Slice was telling me you cried to him every night, though.
Ooh, I don't know about that. We're gonna have to get a fact check on that.
I kind of believe it. You used to cry to me too. Shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck. I mean, you bitched about LG for like 2 months straight. I mean, I wouldn't put it past you.
Oh fuck! Finally retired. I'm out. RIP. See you in a season.
Here, Anaheim falling down 8 spots. What's the other notable one here? Chicago falling down 7 spots. Then you got Edmonton, Vancouver, Washington. Washington 3-7. And then
that was
Arizona.
an interesting one.
Who's Arizona? 1-9.
They're actually 3-6-1.
As a Bruins fan.
They're not 3-7.
Bruins fans team.
Arizona is DOS.
Yeah, DOS.
Arizona is Bruins 7-7-3-3 Woody.
I know a funeral Doss went to. It's his career.
That's true.
Washington is 3-6-1 though. They're not 3-7.
All right. Well, it says 3-7, bro.
So we're gonna keep it
at
3-7.
Yeah, I know. That's because I didn't wait for the stats to be updated on the last day. I just got all the owners to tell me and then put it all together on who got what.
You're trying to team tamper now, huh? You don't want to give them that extra point? What
you're basically telling me is here, I'm feeding the viewers false information because you're too fucking lazy to update this properly.
That's fucking terrible.
No,
that is terrible.
I mean,
I can't believe anything anymore.
But I mean, I didn't want to wait the full, 24 hours or whatever for the Thursday games to be up on the on the site. So I just got all the info from all the owners, figured out who beat who on the last day.
I don't know, man. All I hear is excuses. All right. Shit. Any more notable mentions here? Any other teams anyone on this list wants to talk about?
Yeah, my team, terrible week. Sad.
Your team is
New Jersey. I'm Jets.
Oh yeah, that's right. 4-6. That's not horrible.
Yeah, Jets, you lost to us, so that is pretty fucking depressing.
Yeah, I Gronk spiked my fucking headset after that game. That was the most. That was the worst game of the whole week.
Real question is, did it survive the Gronk spike, or did you have to
Yeah,
buy a new one?
I'm using it right now.
All right.
Yeah, no shit. He throws like a girl and he fucking threw it onto a carpet. It just still works. Be a man. Aim for the concrete floor next time.
Threw it 4 inches.
Right?
Make it count.
Like, he winded up for it, and then as he got close to the ground, just let it go.
Just lightly.
Honestly, though, if we were the reason why you Gronk spiked a headset, my week just got so much better.
Yeah, that's
Over a virtual hockey game, that just makes it so much better.
So many games like that we had this week where we didn't play bad at all, and it's the goalies on the other team you played unreal that game. The game after that, I think we against Philly, we were like 9 minutes to 3 minutes, way more everything than them. We lost 1-0. Their goalie played unreal, so many good chances. I mean, the only good game we had, like really good game, was against fucking Endon's team. We beat them 9-0 after the second period.
We stink.
Oh shit! He exposed you, Endon.
No, that's okay. I wasn't in the game. It's all right.
But Burns was upset about it. Or if me and Showtime were in there, this would be a completely different game. I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, listen, realistically, our second D pairing, I can't even call him a pairing, but
Rise and Manolis.
Yeah, I mean, we shipped Manolis out because he was god awful.
No, like usual.
And it dragged. And Rise is a good D man, but it dragged him down because he had no idea what to do. Because I don't think all of his games were with Manolis, but it seemed like it. Either Manolis or Local Fox or one of the guys, and they never got anything going on that D pair at all. And we ended up shipping Manolis out for Stop Noto. And any of the games that Prophet didn't play, whether it was Fresky and Net or Local Fox or whatever, it was just awful.
I don't even want to talk about Local Fox's fucking record or his anything. I was looking at it the other day and it made me fucking cry.
Yeah.
The guy, so I don't want to throw anything at him, but he has one more save than he has goals let up.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, he's not, his main position is not goalie. He wasn't supposed to play that night. Fresky was supposed to play, but apparently Fresky's kid was in the hospital, so he couldn't play. So Fox got thrown in, and that's what happens.
To be fair about the save thing, I think we had about 3 pass goals that game, so those didn't even count as shots.
Yeah, right. But we shipped out Manolis and brought in another D-man, and I hope works out all right. And we traded for Marner to be our second goalie, so hopefully that works out all right.
I like Stop Noto. That was a good pickup. He's a good player.
Anyone know who Kyle King is?
What's that?
Who Kyle King is?
Nope.
For some reason,
well, apparently he thinks I like poop.
I can't figure out why.
No, he's just sitting here on the YouTube.
Also, this podcast, we got to rip on Cardona for getting scored on by another goalie. Just a heads up.
Did he get scored on by Coates?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
That's why Coates sent me. Dude, literally, Coates sent me like what's it called? A video clip. He's like, I got more goals than you, and I didn't look at it. I was just like, what the fuck? Why is this guy fucking sending me shit? I didn't even look at it. I just sent him question marks. Like, what? Now I know what that clip was. It was him scoring on Cardona. But that's not much of an accomplishment. It's fucking Cardona. So
that's true.
Let's be honest. I was trying to coax him into owning a team again this season so we could rip on him, but he wouldn't do it. So now we just have Brand Flakes. So it kind of sucks.
Hey, Brand Flakes already has more wins this week than he did all of last season with Minnesota. Well, I know he took over for Minnesota, but
which is impressive, and it actually kind of leads to our next topic. His team falling apart. A lot of people going to be requesting a trade next week, and we're going to see this team either quickly fold or have to do a serious rebuild week 2, and most likely will be a bottom place team.
Didn't they have a good week though?
When you pick up fucking Fred but on the same team,
I know that's the sad part.
Like, what do you expect?
Too many egos, man. Too many egos.
Well,
they're not bad.
I don't know if it's too many egos, but it's two egos that just. I mean, I guess he should have done his homework and known that those two guys were never going to work out together on the same team. And but listen, he had a good draft and he put together a decent team. And the guys, except for the guys he put together, are fucking jerk offs. So what do you expect?
That's true.
I hope he trades them all to shit.
Trade them all to Arizona and watch them all fucking retire. That's what I would
Arizona.
What if Brand Flakes trades into Arizona and they become a powerhouse?
do. I don't know. I think they should trade them all to Colorado.
That'd be good.
Trade them for like Dark
I think
and Hurts.
who is it? I think Jim said in the owner's room, you're not going to get 2 for 1 for Fred. So I have a feeling there's some talks going on there with Jim's team.
Well, Jim definitely wants to pick up Fred because I know he wants Costa, but Costa's not moving at all. So
yeah. Well, unless he quits, then he's going somewhere.
No,
It's
no,
called blacklist.
he'll just go back in his fucking little sewer and hide.
All right, so moving on to our next part here. Unless anyone has anything else to add, I kind of want to talk about a couple of the trades that went down this week. There are 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there are 5 process and looks like 4 still open. I don't know what that's all about.
If
Someone's
they're
not
on there,
locking-
then they're processed. I'm pretty sure Kenny just, I guess, didn't lock those.
Unlock those. Is there any particular trades in here you guys want to talk about, or we just go one by one?
Just go one by one, I would say.
One by one. Okay, so we'll talk
Yeah,
about the New Jersey,
I haven't even looked at these.
Vancouver, and this one I saw coming. I don't know if we talked about it. I think this trade was done last week. I don't know if we talked about it. I think we did. But DeBose has actually already been moved off Toronto. SPD is fucking he's on New Jersey?
No, he's on Nashville. Or,
Vancouver.
sorry,
Oh,
Bacon's
yeah,
team, Vancouver.
Vancouver, yeah.
Vancouver. Okay, and then you got Retro. How's Retro working out for you in New Jersey?
Good. Real good. I mean, I knew he was good before the trade.
Yep.
He wanted to play for us, and I wanted to draft him. He just got drafted before it was my pick. In the round, he got drafted, and then it just worked out that Bacon was bringing him. But he's playing good. Played 5 games, I think.
Okay. All right, so we got the Minnesota Colorado trade. Unbeaten sniper to Minnesota for Bassmaster.
B-Master.
I have no clue who either of them.
TC,
I don't know who they are.
All right.
Master's
So fuck
not
that,
actually playing
moving on.
left wing. He's playing goalie.
Minnesota Washington trade.
Which one is that one?
Minnesota trades Ranta to Washington for Blue Jays.
That's a good trade
Yeah.
for Minnesota.
That is a good trade for Minnesota.
Is the Blue Jays good at all? I don't know. I've never actually seen him play.
Oh yeah, Blue Jays is really good.
He's really good.
What happened to Washington? That's what I think is kind of funny.
Yeah, that.
They all thought they were like the top team, and now they're like last place in the East.
Week 1.
Yep, sure. Week 1. I mean, we suck too. So
Toronto trade. Oh, this is the DeBose one I was talking about. Toronto trades DeBose to Colorado for, and Slice says this guy's a good defenseman, but I've never actually seen him play. I don't know how to pronounce this.
Snero, I think. Snero.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, man. He's been fucking phenomenal. He won 2 games with Colorado, and he's won 3 out of 4 with us. So he's fucking 5-0-1. Hell of a defender.
Exactly, man. Dude,
What the
really good.
fuck? Angry, you trade for DeBose, but you don't trade for me? Go fuck yourself.
I don't know, man.
Angry
he just said if he
told us
loses
he didn't want his
games,
team to get worse.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit. I didn't say that. But
Dickheads. Randy,
It's like the
Washington
New England
trades.
Patriots. Everybody wants to be on the New England Patriots, man. It's just you gotta be on the
Not
list.
like Farva.
Not like exactly. Exactly.
Washington trades Randy Bobandy, right wing,
Randy Bobandy.
for Pittsburgh. For Pittsburgh for Iohl and
Ivy of Lean.
And Ivy of Lean. Fuck. All right, maybe you guys should just start fucking pronouncing this shit because I can't. Thoughts? Both TC players.
Nobody cares.
No one cares.
Probably just a TC.
See, this is what
No
I
one
asked you
gives a
guys. What trades you guys want to go through? I'm gonna be honest. I do have to cut this short because I have to leave in like 5 minutes. So these trades, and I actually have to get off. Unless you guys want to continue the podcast solo, I gotta bounce here in 5 minutes here. So Detroit trades fucking nobody to Arizona for a shit goalie. Thoughts?
Well, I mean, I hope Marner can shore up our second spot. He's only got to play 3 or 4 a week, so it doesn't really matter.
Pavel Berry's a pretty good winger too. I don't know how he played in Detroit, but
He's left our chat about four times in the first week. So
if he has the players that he can gel with, that's the thing about him.
Oh, yeah,
all he did was whine since he's been there. We put him on the top line. He didn't score. Moved him to the second line, and he scored. But then he complained about everybody else. Left the chat 4 times in the first week. And who really cares?
All right. Islanders trade Brian to Colorado for Not You. Not You's a pretty good defenseman. What's up with that trade, Angry?
But Brian's better.
Look, because everybody was
like
calling me out saying like, oh, he got to the team he wanted to be on, but like people are forgetting that Not You's a pretty decent defenseman. It's not like the Islanders lost completely in that trade or like lost anything at all. Like I thought it was a pretty even trade because like there were like people were saying Brian has availability issues and now you can play every single game. Like most people would prefer availability over skill, and now you're not even that bad of a defenseman. So I mean,
fuck, you don't need skill in NHL 18, man. Fucking puck will just bounce off somebody and go in.
True.
All right, final trade. We're talking about.
A goalie scored last week, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, this trade you guys already talked about. King Manolis to Edmonton for Stop Noto.
Noto's a good player, so you could. Manolis again is just Manolis. I don't even have anything to say about that guy.
Yeah, it was a good position swap.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's a nice guy, but he didn't play well. Whether it was not clicking with Rise or what, but he had some trouble getting the puck out of the zone and was kind of all over the place. And Rise had no idea how to play with him. And
that's what I thought was weird because I'm pretty sure Rise was on his D pairing a couple seasons back.
With Anaheim when he owned, yeah.
Yeah,
that's what
All right, so we'll go quickly. We'll ask everyone on the podcast how they think their team is going to do this week. We'll start off with you, Zen. How do you think your team is going to do this week?
The week coming up, I think we're going to be better than we were. Our first line and our first D pairing and first goalie were, 3-3 on the week, and then those other 4 games we got absolutely slaughtered for the reasons that I stated. So we made those work, and hope the unit can be better.
All right, good stuff. I'm not going to bother asking you, Angry, because you predicted 10-0 week. I know that already. Fristy Beaver, how do you think Toronto's going to do this week?
I haven't even taken a look at the schedule yet, so it's all depending on the schedule. Let me just take a quick look.
Is right there on Cover screen. That's not last week.
So first off, we start out with Arizona, which is a win. Then we play Angry Fawn. I'll just get him to forfeit that game. No, I'm thinking I'm predicting about the same week as last week. Another five victory week, and I'll be happy. So I'm thinking about the same.
We had a hell of a game late in the week.
Oh yeah, definitely. Even though the first 2 periods was one of the sloppiest fucking games I've ever seen, but no, it was good. I'm thinking we'll stay the same in the standings. Another 5, depending on if we get rid of you, Code. So if we get rid of you, I'm thinking maybe an 8-win week.
Naturally.
No, but I think we're going to stay the same, though.
All right, New Jersey Jets. What do you think?
Opposite of this week. I think now we actually have 2 lines now. Last week it was a lot of mixed up people, and now we actually have just 2 set lines that play well together. And I think all the 1-goal games we lost, we're going to start winning. So I think we'll get about 7 wins.
All right, Farva, Mr. Sleep on my team. What do you think? You think you guys have another 8 1-in-1 week or better?
I think we can do another 8, probably 7, 8, 9 game week. I know we got the Avs and we got LA coming up. Probably, I think the same day.
9-1.
It's gonna be tough.
9-1.
Yeah. I'm gonna play every game, so maybe.
All right. So before we wrap this up, and I apologize that we're cutting it short today. It's just I gotta get out of here. But does anyone have any shit to talk about? Anyone at all? Go ahead. This is your moment to unleash the fury.
I got nothing.
You guys are weak as fuck. All right. Thank you all for watching another IOHL podcast. I promise next podcast will be longer and it will be a little bit more on time. Just shit's a little hectic today. All right. Thank you all for watching. You guys good luck this week.
Peace.
Thank you, boys.